Let's go. You know we're on the hop. Let's go, let's go.
DeMarcus Harris is about 6 weeks into his first head coaching job at Mesquite High School, and his players have noticed.
Man, I am grabbing his skin.
Man, they're bought in, they're working hard, they're sore, more sore than they've ever been.
You gotta be smart, start thinking about those things.
The story behind Harris, the head coach, is ironic, because as a player, he couldn't stay on any of his teams.
I had been kicked off everything. You know, my freshman year, kicked off, go out of basketball, kicked off of basketball. Come back my sophomore year, kicked off football, let me back for basketball, kicked me off of basketball. So my junior year, we get this new coach, you know, Coach Bragg is in.
Former Mesquite athletic director Steve Bragg coached in Pittsburgh, Texas for 1 year, and late in that season, he kicked DeMarcus off the team.
And I also know if you can't discipline the best player and your best athletes, then you can't discipline anybody.
Man, how you doing?
I'm good.
A couple months later, Bragg gave DeMarcus a ride home on a cold night after a basketball game.
That's probably the most time you and I just one-on-one really had a chance to talk and bond. Man, I just know how cold it was. DeMarcus is standing outside and asked him how he was getting home.
You know, after Coach Bragg had kicked me off the team, he gave me a ride home, and so I knew that, you know, he still loved me.
I'm proud of you. And I'll talk to you next week, okay?
Love you, Coach.
I love you.
Yes, sir.
There's a story behind the story of the kid who got kicked off all of those teams, and it's a tragedy. His dad was in jail, his mom was on drugs, and DeMarcus and his siblings were left to fend for themselves.
I remember early, life was pretty good, and then, you know, the drug, you know, epidemic hit, and I don't fault my parents. I have a great relationship with my parents right now. I'm gonna talk to my mom every day, and she probably doesn't know it, but she's my hero.
When DeMarcus was 15, his older brother died after being severely burned in a house explosion.
You know, I played for him, you know, and I finished college for him, and, you know, I coached games for him all the time.
There were nights DeMarcus slept at the field house or even the press box. Other times he stayed with whichever teammate would take him in for a night. He persevered, finished high school, and got a scholarship to play football at Austin College.
First time I remember really just having my own room and having a bed was 2001. Austin College.
Yes, please. I don't think that's the case.
Ryan Callender played at Hillcrest, where Harris coached early in his career. Callender now mentors his nephews, never forgetting his coach's influence.
It was more so him being that example of, like, you know, someone that looked like me and did it the right way, right? That came from a similar background that I came from.
Harris's background allows him to relate to players like Callender in a way few coaches can.
Send him back, that's terrible.
It also means he doesn't accept excuses.
Get that! Come on!
The good thing about me is I'm not gonna let them make an excuse. I mean, here I am. And I know what athletics does for kids. It saves lives.
And everything around here is based on family. All right? Forget about me. I love you.
I mean, we break it out with, you know, forget about me, I love you. And it's just the family acronym. And that's what the whole thing is about. We coach loud, we coach hard, but we also love you the same way.
That's how he coached at Cedar Hill as defensive coordinator. He coached hard, and he coached with genuine love.
He'll get down your throat. So, like, if you soft-hearted, you won't like him. So, but at the end of the day, he'll let you know that he still loves you.
They know it's more bark than bite. He can be getting on you, and then, you know, 2 minutes later, he got his arms around you.
Your job is to play hard, right? Play fast.
Coach Harris is working hard to become part of the Mesquite community. He visits the middle schools to meet the players he'll be coaching in a few years. They'll be lucky to have him.
I want to be the athletic coordinator for Mesquite High's theater and attendance zone, not just for the high school. I want the people to know that's Coach Harris, and he's here for my kid.